Okay, guys, this one is big because right now there is like a mega brood of cicadas getting ready to pop out, and they have been waiting 17 years for this, and now there's like an enormous winged cloud storm, so we gotta learn and figure it out because it's crazy. It's happening right now, like May, June of 2021, so if you're watching this after that, I'm so sorry. Anyway, okay, so first of all, cicadas are chill. They don't bite or suck your blood, so we can love them, we're allowed. They do have red eyes, but we'll forgive it. Also, they've been waiting, as I said, 17 years for this. That means they were born in 2004, a year in which the most popular cell phone was the Motorola Razr, and the hit song of the year was Yeah by Usher, featuring Lil Jon and Ludacris. What a year. Back to cicadas. So there are like 3,000 species of cicadas worldwide, but really just two groups. Annual ones that pop up every year in the summer, they sing their little song, they die in the fall, RIP. The other group are the periodic cicadas, and they emerge in cycles of either 13 years or 17 years. So what are they doing for 13 or 17 years other than jamming to Usher? What a good question. They're like chilling underground, drinking tree sap from roots, and then they're like, oh shoot, I'm 17, it's time to party. And they dig little tunnels out from the soil and climb a tree trunk or a plant stem or really anything vertical to shed its little underground earth skin exoskeleton like a crunchy little transformer and go into wing it above ground mode. And then they are ready to party. And when I say party, I mean mate. The men, much like American R&B hip-hop singer-songwriter Usher, begin to sing at the tops of the trees looking for a lady cicada. So then this little ritual goes down, and then lady cicada needs to lay her eggs, and this part is bananas. But lady cicada has what's called an ovipositor on her abdomen to lay eggs, which is, I'm quoting from Science, saber-shaped and serrated, and includes metal elements, which are believed to be the first reported metal deposits in bugs. So she has a little body sword with metal that she uses to cut V-shaped slits into trees, and she lays 20 eggs at a time and just hops around doing this until she has laid, on average, 500 eggs. Can we all just take a moment to pause and really take that all in? Girl, respect. That is so metal. But if you're like, how come they just come up every 17 years and don't just chill with all the other bugs all day, all the time? That's a great question. Hilariously, and apart from maybe the coolest ovipositor in the world, they have like no natural defenses. Like none at all. They're not great at flying. They have no stinger or biter or camouflage or anything to defend themselves. They're very loud. They really let predators know just exactly where they are. They're kind of enormous for bugs. Basically, they're sort of asking to be murdered constantly, which is why they emerge in such massive numbers. It's called predator satiation. Like there are so many of them coming out that animals get sick of eating them, and there are just so many that like some of them have to survive. That's literally their only defense, spamming the earth with themselves. When they emerge, there'll be roughly 1.5 million individuals per acre. That is it. Not a lot of skills, just sheer volume. I love it. But you might not get to see them depending on your area. Brood X should be emerging in May of 2021 in Delaware, Illinois, Georgia, Indiana, New York, Kentucky, Maryland, North Carolina, New Jersey, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Tennessee, Virginia, West Virginia, Michigan, and Washington, D.C. And if you miss it, the next emergence will be in 2038, so you have time. So much time to prepare. Also, every cicada podcast and expert I listened to was very insistent that cicadas are cicadas. They are not locusts because locusts like to mow down entire crops and are widely agreed to be very bad, but cicadas just want to chill and sing and mate and probably jam to Usher. It's all they know. Also, when this whole thing is over and they all basically die at once, they decompose and become really good food for trees and plants. So they're great. They're huge and metal and loud and 17 years old. I can't get over it. That's Brood 10.